thank you all for being here. I'm particularly honored that my colleague Ravina Agarwal, who has been the program officer for this work for so many years, is going to be able to share with you a little bit about what her thinking was and how she was able to sort of really translate a vision of building community, connecting livelihoods with arts and culture, and connecting that in turn to sort of celebrating a shared tradition. I want to particularly also acknowledge Shakil, who has been a close part of the Aga Khan Foundation, who's standing in the back. Thank you for all of your work. We really appreciate it. With those words, again, welcome to this evening, and thank you again.
Can I call Secretary Culture here, Shakil Hussain, Ravina Agarwal, and Mr. Bipin Shah to come and release these books.
Today, we reach a milestone with the release of these significant publications, music CDs, phone applications and films, all with the objective of popularizing the legacy of Amir Khusro. 7 centuries later, even today, we so admiringly evoke Khusro as a symbol of social harmony and cultural plurality. The Ministry of Culture has been promoting India's living, intangible heritage for several decades now, and I have even proposed Qawwali music traditions to be listed on the Intangible World Heritage List. And this body of work created by AKTC, with the support of the Ford Foundation, will help justify a case for this heritage we share with a large part of the world. The exhibit installed here gives plenty of indication of Khusro's genius.
Good evening, distinguished guests. Thank you, Ratish. It's been a long journey, and wow, it's like a jugalbandi. You know, an idea came and you had the best people making it alive. When we think of Sufism, we think so much work has gone into it by cultural practitioners to make it popular in India, and we have an admiration for him. We see it in Bollywood films, we see it in various locations outside the city. But what meaning does it have for it if it doesn't mean anything, or it has limited meanings for the community that has that lives with it? What does Khusro mean to other forms outside India, but what does it mean to the people who live there, to the youth? And I think this was the sentiment which drove us to go back to the community, to work with young children, and I know that's what Aga Khan Trust did with their amazing vision, to work at the municipal school and develop a heritage curriculum program and make it one of the best municipal schools in the city. I would like to say that this partnership that the Aga Khan Trust for Culture was able to develop with the Archaeological Survey, with the city government, with the community, that's how projects are sustained. You know, they were never ceasing in their dedication to getting this done in every manner possible.
But it's also grown because of a lot of people amongst you have supported our initiatives. Mrs. Ramadhavan is here, who some of you must have read about Azimganj Sarai, and you know, we're starting on that because Delhi government gave us a grant. We're expanding. Astrid from the German embassy is here, and we're doing 2 major conservation projects thanks to the German embassy. Mandeep from the American embassy is sitting somewhere, and you know, the American embassy has also supported both English training and conservation of the built heritage. And the chief architect DDA is here, and the former engineer member of the DDA is here. And surprisingly, we've had a lot of support from the Delhi Development Authority, the Delhi government, and so on. So thank you all, and thank you for believing in us, and thank you to all my team.
Thank you very much. I must thank. I admit there must be grand ideas out there and a lot of dedicated people, but without the support, without the leadership, without a work team, all this will remain in ideas and thoughts. So I'm grateful, very grateful to Ratish for being this wonderful leader who has it, I'll make it happen kind of attitude. Thank you, Ford Foundation, for seeing the potential and helping, putting forward the precious money without which we wouldn't have gone anywhere. So thank you very much.
Man Foundation, in collaboration with Aga Khan Foundation, both of them together are doing something wonderful because they are reviving the Indian culture through a very, very ingenious method.
The built culture of the area has been restored in the form of the Humayun's tomb, but a lot has also been done for the intangible culture of the area and including the local people. And I'm very happy to be here today when part of that intangible culture has been documented and is to be shared with both people of India and the whole world. So I'm very proud of this initiative, and I'm very thankful both to the Aga Khan Trust, to the Archaeological Survey of India, as well as to the Ford Foundation and many others who have contributed to this initiative. Thank you.
Ford has been really proud to be part of a program which involves so many members of the local community, and connecting that with arts and culture and making that something that we can really be proud to be a part of as our collective history, our collective commitment as Indians to a very syncretic culture and a tradition. And I think for us, the ability to engage in this, bringing arts and culture together with the issue of livelihoods for poor communities has been particularly important, and we're very proud to partner with the Aga Khan Trust in this regard.
I think the fact that the Aga Khan Trust for Culture has done this entire project in Nizamuddin, both in the Basti as well as in the gardens of the Humayun's tomb, I think we have to be grateful as Indians to the Aga Khan Trust for doing this for our heritage and our culture. मुझे लगता है कि ये एक एग्जाम्पल है पूरे हिंदुस्तान के लिए कि हम किस तरह से अपनी कल्चर को, अपनी जो है अपनी विरासत को अपने पास जोड़ के रखें.
This was a very wonderful initiative taken by the Aga Khan and the Ford Foundation.
I think what has been curated in the years to come will go down as a remarkable document of how you undertake these efforts. So I think it's fantastic.
To look at music, to look at food, and take everybody with you. I think it's a great job, and we need a lot more of that in our country, because we do have so much of culture and so many monuments that are just decaying. So I think this is a very good start that we need to continue more.
The study now is a small study report. What are the factors there and how to tackle? Small study report, the total as a totality in one concept, so that other people and other organizations can also repeat. It should not be limited to one.
बड़ा अच्छा लगा कि आगा खान फाउंडेशन ने इतना लंबा प्रोग्राम खुसरो के लिए किया. ना सिर्फ खुसरो के ज़रिए मौसीकी दोबारा से रिवाई हुई, बल्कि उसकी बहुत सारी किताबें, बहुत सारी वो चीज़ें जो आम आदमी को नहीं पता है, और उसी के ज़रिए हज़रत निज़ामुद्दीन औलिया की बस्ती में खुद खुसरो को जैसे कि रिवाइव किया गया, रियलाइव किया गया.
It's very informative. It's amazing to see the depth and breadth of work that the Aga Khan Foundation has done, and I think comes out very well.
I'm glad the Aga Khan Foundation, the Ford, and of course India in particular, who is involving itself in making such programs facilitated or held in India. I hope that these initiatives will continue, so that we have our cultural history that is so shared and so deeply embedded as nations in this part of the world. I hope this continues in the future as well.
I think it brings in so many different elements together in such a cohesive manner. The art, the culture, with the education, with so many other elements. I mean, I just love that, and how it's all organically involved, and there is so much of meaning and aesthetics at the same time.
I think they have managed to revive and present history beautifully. So I enjoyed the exhibition too, as well as the program. It was wonderful.
इतनी खूबसूरत शाम और इतना अच्छा माहौल, और सबसे बड़ी चीज़ है कि इतने सच्चे सुर से हमें फारसी जैसी मीठी ज़ुबान सुनने को मिली.
ट्रस्ट ने फोर्ड फाउंडेशन के साथ मिलकर के जो काम किया है डिफरेंट फील्ड्स में, म्यूज़िक में, सोशल वर्क्स में, क्राफ्ट्स को इनकरेज करने में, और एक तरह से सोशल रीजनरेशन में, वो देखने को मिला यहाँ पे. मैं समझता हूँ कि अपनी तरह की ये बहुत ही एक बेमिसाल सी चीज़ है. एक तरह से एक मिसाल है
ये परफेक्ट है. मैं आप लोगों को मुबारकबाद देता हूँ और दुआ करता हूँ कि आप लोग तरक्की करें.
Hearing Ustad Hussain in Delhi singing Farsi poetry within that classical Indian ragas is just feeling amazing. And of course the exhibition was excellent in terms of using the digitals, the technology and documentations.
It's fantastic to see the complexity and the range of work which is being done to revive cultural aspects of this area, and to bring awareness to people about what this was all about. I think it's absolutely fantastic.